Hello Primary 5, how are you today? I hope you are fine. Today we are going to study numerical patterns, and we have to start with one of the most beautiful mathematical patterns. It's called Pascal's triangle. And this triangle, we have some things we have to note. Okay, the first thing we have to note that each number in this triangle equals the sum of two numbers above it. For example, if we look at 2 equals 1 plus 1, and 3 equals 2 plus 1, and 4 equals 1 plus 3, and 5 equals 1 plus 4, and 6 equals 1 plus 6. And for example, if we look at 70 equals 35 plus 35. 252 equals 126 plus 126. So each number in this triangle equals the sum of two numbers above it. And we have to note that the sum of each row, for example, like this row, we have 1 plus 1 equals 2. And if we look at the second row, we have 1 plus 2 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4. So we have 4, and 4 equals 2 times 2. And if we look at this row, we have 1 plus 3 equals 4, and 3 plus 1 equals 4. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. So 8 equals 2 times 2 times 2. And in this row, we have 1 plus 4 equals 5, and 6 plus 4 equals 10. So we have 15. 15 plus 1 equals 16. And 16 equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And this practice complete using the same way. If we look at the first example, we have to add 2 when we move to the right, or to find the next number, we have to add 2. So in letter A, we have 3, then 33, then 333. So the next number will be 3,333. And the next will be 33,333. Then we have 333,333. If we look at letter B, we have 2, 4, 8, then we have to complete. Okay, so we have to note what's happened. Okay, I think when we move to the right, we multiply by 2. So we have to multiply by 2. 2 times 2 equals 4, or we find the doubles. So we can say 2 times 2 equals 4, and 4 times 2 equals 8, and 8 times 2 equals 16. 16 times 2, we have 32, and 32 times 2 equals 64. And let's look at letter C. We have 1, 4, 7, 10. So what is the relation between all these numbers? So we have to note what's happened. I noticed that when we move to the right, or if to find the next number, you have to add 3. So 1 plus 3 equals 4, and 4 plus 3 equals 7. 7 plus 3 equals 10. So the next number will be 10 plus 3, 13, and the next number will be 16, and the next number will be 19. So in letter D, we have 1, 4, 8, 13. So what's happened in this pattern? We have to note, or we have to deduce what's happened. I noticed that we add 3 in the first number, so 1 plus 3 equals 4. So we add 3. And 4 became 8, so 4 plus what equals 8? 4 plus 4, and 8 become 13. So we have to add 5, so plus 5. So plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, so plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10, and so on. So to find the next number, we have to add 6. So 13 plus 6 equals 19, and 19 plus 7, so 19 plus 7 equals 26. 26 plus 8 equals 34. So this is the pattern. And in number 2, find the two successive numbers in each pattern. In letter A, we have 2, 7, 12, 17, and when we move to right, we add 5, then 5, 5, so we add 5. So when we move to right, we have to add 5. So 2 plus 5 equals 7, 7 plus 5 equals 12, 12 plus 5 equals 17, 17 plus 5 equals 22, and 22 plus 5 equals 27. So, and we notice that the units digit 2, 7, 2, 7, 2, 7, then we have to say 2 and 7, 12 and 17, 22 and 27, 32 and 37, and so on, or we can say that we add 5. And in letter B, we have 1, 3, 9, 27. 1, 3, 9, and 27. So we notice that when we move to the right, we multiply by 3. Or to find the next number, we have to multiply by 3. We start from 1, then 1 times 3 equals 3, 3 times 3 equals 9, 9 times 3 equals 27, and 27 times 3. So we have to multiply by 3. 3 times 7 equals 21, so we put 1 and carry up 2, and 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 2 equals 8, so we have 81, and to get the next number, we have to multiply by 3. So 3 times 1 equals 3, and 3 times 8 equals 24. So we have 243. And in letter C, we have 5, 15, 25, 35, and we need to find these two successive numbers. So 5, 15, 25, 35. So I think that we add 10. We add 10. To find the next number, we have to add 10. So we have to add 10. So we have 45, then 55. And in letter D, we have 7, 77, 777, 7,777, like the past example, or like this question. So we have to find the next number will be 77,777, and the next number will be 777,777. So let's start with some exercises we have. And the first question: evaluate using a calculator. Write only 5 decimals without approximation. Like this example, we have 1/9 equals 0.51. So using the calculator, we have to say 1/9 equals what? Then we write just 5 decimal places. So we have to find 2/9 using the calculator. So let's use our calculator. We have to say 2 divide 9. 2 divide 9. So 2 divide 9 equals 0.2222. So we have to say that's equal 0.22 and 2, 2 and 2 for 5 decimals. Then we need to find 3/9. So we have to use our calculator and write 3 divide 9. So using our calculator, we have to say 3 divide 9. 3 divide 9. That's equal 0.3333. So we have to write this number to 5 decimals only. So we have 0.3 and 3, 3, 3, and 3 for 5 decimal places. So without using calculator, can you evaluate these values? Yes, I think we know something. When we divide 1/9, so the quotient is 0.51, and here we have 0.222 when we divide 2/9, and when we divide 3/9, we have 0.3333. So if we divide 4/9, so the quotient will be 0.4, 4, and 4, and 4, and so on. And if we divide 5/9, we have to write for 5 decimals, sorry. So we have 5/9, we have 0.555, and 5. And if we divide 6/9, or if we need to find the value of 6/9, so we have 0.6666 and so on. And we have 7 over 9, so we have 0.77777 and 7, and we have 8 over 9, so we have 0.8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and so on. So we have these values, or we deduce these values from just 3 examples. So we can use the numerical patterns to deduce some things in our life, or to deduce the next number. So you have to solve the second question by yourself. So you have to solve this question by yourself as your homework. Okay, let's look at the third question. So question number 2 is a homework, and the third question we have: Shireen sold a discount card that gives a discount to its owners at some fast food restaurants for 38 LE. So she sold the discount card for 38 LE if the price of the card increased 4 LE annually during her owing to the card for 4 years. So she owned the card for 4 years. How much did she spend to buy this card? How much did she spend to buy this card? So we have to say she sold this card for 38 LE, and before 1 year, so we have to take 4 from 38, so we have to say 38 minus 4, so we have 34, and 34 minus 4 equals 30. So now before 2 years, then before 3 years, so we have to say 30 minus 4 equals 26, and 26 minus 4 equals 22. So she spent 22 LE to buy this card. So 22 LE. So she spent 22 LE to buy this card. And in the question number 4, Hani has 3 test rabbits in his lab if the number of rabbits is doubled each certain period. So we have 3 test rabbits and the number of rabbits is doubled each certain period. So how many rabbits will be there in 5 periods? So we have to start with number 3. So we have 3 rabbits, and in each certain period the number of rabbits is doubled. So after 1 period we have to say 3 times 2. So 3 times 2 equals 6. This is in the first period, so we can say this is the first period. And in the second period we have to say 6 times 2. 6 times 2 equals 12. So this is the second period. So we have 12, and in the third period we have to multiply by 2. 12 times 2 equals 24. So we have 24 rabbits in the third period. So we have 24 rabbits in the third period. And in the fourth period we have to multiply by 2. So we have 24 times 2 equals 48. So we have 48 rabbits in the fourth period. And if we multiply by 2, so we have 2 times 8 equals 16. 6 and carry up 1. 2 times 4 equals 8 plus 1 equals 9. So we have 96 rabbits in the fifth period. So after 5 periods, the number of rabbits will be 96 in the fifth period. So the number of rabbits will be 96. Now we finished our lesson, and you have to study hard and stay safe. Good luck.